Welcome back, students. In this session, we'll be starting with the next chapter of your annual term syllabus, that is Industry in India. We have already completed the last chapter on the agriculture. Now, today we'll be knowing how about the industry. Industries are established and what all industries are there. In due course, we'll be learning about that. So industries are those setups or establishment where the production of goods from raw materials, the raw materials are being brought and the production of the goods take place, production of the finished products takes place. uh, that particular place where the production of the finished product takes place from the raw materials is known as the industries. So what are the needs of an industry? So the needs, the what an industry needs, first one is a land. So there must be a proper land setup where the industry has been established or is to be established. So that land, from buying the land to creating the infrastructure that the that the industry needs, is being done by the ones who establishes or who takes who are in charge of establishing that particular industry. So the needs of the industries are buildings, roads and water supply. Other than land, for like a land along with the roads and water supply are the needs of the for establishing the infrastructure of the industry. So this is the first point. Next point is capital or money. Capital or money, for creating the infrastructure, there must be some amount of money which needs to be invested for developing the infrastructure, for the other setups like the electricity setup, for water supply setup, for roads, for traveling, like it should be well connected with the cities and the various other places in order to ensure the proper supply and transportation of the goods and raw materials from the places from which raw materials are being brought to the industry. So money is very important. The investment, the capital is very important for the establishment of the industry. The next is raw materials. Of course, without raw materials, what will we produce? So the raw materials, the places from where the raw materials are being brought must be well connected with the industries. And for example, the iron ore is the raw material for the iron and steel industry. So the iron and steel industry which are being established needs the iron ore, the raw materials from the iron ore which is being brought to the iron and steel industries. Then the various processing is being done, after which we get the final products, that is the iron rods or the various other iron made products. So factories are set up near the source of raw materials as possible. Then next one is the machines. So these are the machines are very important and necessary for turning the raw materials to finished goods. So the important machineries that are needed to be used for converting the raw materials to final goods are being installed in this industry. So obviously machines are important. Then power and electricity, as I was telling you, that in order to run the machines, in order to keep the work going, power and electricity is very important, and proper connection with the various power stations or various power units is very important in order to ensure the smooth running of the industries. So people, now obviously an industry cannot be set up by itself without without the involvement of people in the various sectors. As we can see, some people should work for arranging for the land, then some people should work for investment, like they should have enough capital in order to invest. Then raw materials, some people should take in charge of getting the raw materials and then producing it to final goods. And then machines, some people should take care of the production process, how it goes on. Power and electricity also the same. And people should take take part in the whole production process. Managers, engineers, workers are all necessary for a factory to run. Then transport. So this is also needed. This is an important portion which is one of the important factors for establishing an industry. So we are needed to bring the raw materials from the places from where we get the raw materials, and then we have to bring it to the industries in order to convert the raw materials into finished products. So to carry the goods from one place to another, there should be well maintained roads, or there should be well maintained other ways of transport and communication which will help in transporting the goods, the raw materials from one place to another. And then also, after the final products are being produced, the final products are also required to be transported from the industries to the markets for for the purpose of selling. So proper transport and communication is very required. So that will be all for today. That's all for how that's all about what an industry need. About the type of industries and the rest of the major industries in India will be dealing with in the next class. That will be all. Thank you.